I did. It's been such a long and fantastic career that I put together a kind of homage video,
really? Oh, that's great.
a history of your life. And I wanted to call it This Is Your Life, but I found out that title is...
Steve Martin stands as comedy's consummate Renaissance artist, a towering figure whose influence spans stand-up stages, silver screens, best-selling novels, and bluegrass banjo mastery. From his wild and crazy guy persona that defined 1970s comedy to his sophisticated film performances and literary achievements, Martin has consistently elevated every comedic medium he's touched with intellectual precision and artistic ambition. His journey through comedy's evolution provides unique perspective on the art form's greatest practitioners. Martin witnessed firsthand the transformation from vaudeville traditions to modern alternative comedy, working alongside legends while developing his own revolutionary approach to humor. His comedy philosophy emphasizes intelligence, surprise, and emotional truth beneath the laughs. Throughout his career, Martin has been generous with praise for fellow comedians who've influenced his artistic development. His choices reveal a deep appreciation for performers who transcend mere joke-telling to create lasting cultural impact. These aren't casual preferences, but carefully considered artistic judgments from someone who understands comedy's technical complexities and creative possibilities. The comedians Martin admires most share certain qualities that mirror his own approach to the craft. They combine intellectual sophistication with accessible humor, demonstrate fearless commitment to their comic vision, and possess the rare ability to find profound truth within absurd situations. Their influence shaped not only Martin's career but comedy's entire landscape. Martin's selections illuminate the difference between entertainers who simply make people laugh and artists who use humor to explore the human condition with depth and originality. Number 6. Charlie Chaplin. Steve Martin's reverence for Charlie Chaplin runs deeper than mere professional admiration, representing a foundational influence that shaped his understanding of comedy as high art. Chaplin's ability to blend physical comedy with profound social commentary created a template that Martin has followed throughout his multifaceted career, demonstrating how humor can address serious themes without sacrificing entertainment value. Martin frequently cites Chaplin's Modern Times as a masterpiece of comedic storytelling, praising how the little tramp character navigated industrial society's dehumanizing forces through pure physical expression. Chaplin showed me that comedy could be both hilarious and heartbreaking simultaneously, Martin revealed in a New Yorker interview. His genius lay in finding humanity within mechanical absurdity. The influence extends beyond technique to artistic philosophy, with Martin adopting Chaplin's meticulous approach to crafting comedic sequences. Both performers understand that great comedy requires mathematical precision, with every gesture and timing choice serving the larger emotional truth. Martin's banjo performances echo Chaplin's musical interludes, using entertainment to create deeper audience connections. Chaplin's fearless social criticism through comedy inspired Martin's own willingness to address serious subjects through humor. From his early stand-up's absurdist commentary on American culture to his film's exploration of relationships and mortality, Martin follows Chaplin's model of using laughter as a vehicle for meaningful observation. Charlie proved that comedians could be artists, not just entertainers, Martin reflected during a Film Society tribute. He elevated the entire medium by refusing to settle for cheap laughs when profound truth was available. 5. Buster Keaton. Steve Martin's appreciation for Buster Keaton reveals his deep understanding of comedy's physical dimensions and the power of understated performance. Keaton's stone-faced delivery amid elaborate physical chaos provided Martin with a masterclass in comedic restraint, influencing his own ability to find humor in deadpan reactions to absurd situations. Martin has consistently praised Keaton's mathematical approach to visual comedy, where every pratfall and sight gag serves precise narrative purposes. Buster understood that the funniest moments often come from the performer's complete commitment to logical behavior within illogical circumstances, Martin explained to Entertainment Weekly. This philosophy directly influenced Martin's own comedic persona, particularly his wild and crazy guy character's earnest delivery of nonsensical material. The influence extends to Martin's film work, where he employs Keaton's technique of maintaining dignity while surrounded by chaos. Films like The Jerk and Planes, Trains, and Automobiles showcase Martin's ability to channel Keaton's everyman struggling against impossible odds, finding humor in persistence rather than surrender. Keaton's innovative use of props and environments inspired Martin's own creative approaches to physical comedy. Both performers understand that objects and settings can become comedic partners rather than mere backgrounds. Martin's banjo work echoes Keaton's musical talents, demonstrating how multiple skills enhance comedic expression. Their shared commitment to perfectionism in comedic timing reflects deep respect for the craft's technical demands. Buster showed me that great comedy requires the same precision as great drama, Martin noted during a Directors Guild presentation, just with completely different emotional objectives. Richard Pryor. Steve Martin's admiration for Richard Pryor represents his recognition of comedy's potential for unflinching social examination and emotional honesty. Pryor's willingness to transform personal pain into universal humor provided Martin with inspiration for his own, more introspective comedic work, demonstrating how vulnerability could become a source of strength rather than weakness. Martin frequently acknowledges Pryor's revolutionary impact on stand-up comedy's possibilities, praising his ability to address racism, addiction, and personal demons through humor that educated while it entertained. Richard showed all of us that comedy could handle any subject if approached with enough courage and skill, Martin revealed in a Rolling Stone interview about comedic influences. Their different approaches to personal revelation through comedy create fascinating contrasts, with Pryor's confessional style influencing Martin's more subtle, emotional excavations. While Pryor laid bare his struggles directly, Martin learned to embed personal truth within elaborate, fictional constructs, achieving similar emotional impact through different methodologies. Pryor's masterful use of character voices and physical transformation inspired Martin's own development of distinct comedic personas. Both performers understand that great comedy often requires becoming someone else entirely, using performance as a vehicle for exploring different aspects of human experience. The influence extends to Martin's writing, where Pryor's storytelling techniques inform novels and screenplays that blend humor with serious emotional content. Richard proved that comedians could be authors of their own material in the deepest sense, Martin observed during a Writers Guild event, creating literature that happened to be funny rather than just funny material. Number 3. Groucho Marks. Steve Martin's reverence for Groucho Marks stems from their shared appreciation for language as comedy's most sophisticated weapon. Groucho's rapid-fire wordplay and intellectual anarchism provided Martin with a model for how intelligence could enhance rather than inhibit comedic accessibility, demonstrating that audiences appreciate cleverness when delivered with sufficient charm and timing. Martin consistently cites Groucho's duck soup sequence as a masterpiece of verbal comedy, praising how seemingly nonsensical dialogue revealed deeper truths about authority and social conventions. Groucho showed me that the funniest lines often come from taking logical arguments to their illogical extremes, Martin explained during a Kennedy Center Honors tribute. Their shared background in literature and wordplay creates natural affinity, with both performers understanding how linguistic precision serves comedic purposes. Martin's own verbal comedy reflects Groucho's influence, particularly his ability to deliver absurd statements with complete conviction and intellectual authority. Groucho's subversive approach to social hierarchy inspired Martin's own comedy about class, relationships, and cultural pretensions. Both performers excel at puncturing pomposity through clever observation rather than crude attack, maintaining sophistication while delivering pointed social commentary. The influence extends to Martin's banjo performances, where Groucho's musical comedy work provided inspiration for how instrumental skills could enhance rather than distract from comedic expression. Groucho understood that true entertainers needed multiple talents, Martin noted during a variety show retrospective, because audiences deserve complete artistic experiences, not just specialized tricks. Number 2, Johnny Carson. Steve Martin's relationship with Johnny Carson transcends simple admiration, representing a crucial mentorship that shaped his understanding of comedic timing and audience connection. Carson's Tonight Show provided Martin with his most important early platform while demonstrating how sustained comedic excellence required adaptability, intelligence, and genuine respect for audiences. Martin credits Carson with teaching him the difference between performing comedy and living comedically, emphasizing how Carson's off-camera personality matched his on-screen charm. "Johnny showed me that great comedians don't turn their humor on and off," Martin revealed in a late-night television retrospective. "They inhabit comedy as a worldview, not just a profession." Carson's masterful interview techniques influenced Martin's own ability to find humor in conversation rather than simply delivering prepared material. Both performers understand that spontaneous comedy often surpasses scripted jokes, requiring quick intelligence and generous collaborative spirit with fellow performers. The mentorship extended beyond technical instruction to career guidance, with Carson's advice shaping Martin's transition from stand-up to films and literature. Carson's own diverse interests in magic, music, and writing provided Martin with permission to explore multiple creative outlets without abandoning comedic identity. Number 1. Robin Williams. Steve Martin's appreciation for Robin Williams reveals his understanding of comedy's more explosive possibilities and the power of fearless improvisational commitment. Williams' ability to channel manic energy into coherent comedic narratives provided Martin with inspiration for his own more energetic performances, while demonstrating how controlled chaos could serve artistic purposes. Martin frequently praised Williams' generosity as a performer, noting how his improvisational gifts elevated everyone around him, rather than simply showcasing individual talent. Robin had this rare ability to make other people funnier through his own comedic energy, Martin explained during a Comedy Hall of Fame induction. This collaborative spirit influenced Martin's own approach to ensemble work in films and television. Their different approaches to character creation offer fascinating contrasts, with Williams's intuitive transformations inspiring Martin's more methodical character development. Both performers understand that great comedy requires complete commitment to imagined realities, whether achieved through Williams' spontaneous inspiration or Martin's careful construction. Williams' fearless emotional range influenced Martin's own willingness to explore serious themes through comedic expression. Both performers recognize that laughter and tears often emerge from identical sources, requiring artists brave enough to access genuine feeling rather than simply manufacturing entertainment. Steve Martin's comedic pantheon reveals an artist who understands that great humor transcends mere entertainment to become lasting art. His chosen influences demonstrate how the finest comedians use laughter to illuminate truth, challenge conventions, and connect with audiences on profound emotional levels. Subscribe to discover more insights from comedy's greatest minds.